Alright, peace family. It's your favorite YouTube criminal TW speaking as usual. And let's get started with today's topic. But first and foremost, before we get into today's topic, shout out to SelamCentral and Jebena. And this video is brought to you by SelamCentral and Jebena for bringing up this topic and wanting me to do this topic. And I've actually been interested in actually doing this topic. I just never had the opportunity to do it because of everything that's been going on. So first and foremost, I want to say thank you to them for bringing up this topic, and it's about dating in the East African community, particularly in Eritreans and Ethiopian communities in the diaspora, primarily the United States, because that's where I was born and raised, and that's what I can speak from. I can't speak from a perspective of some other part of the diaspora back home. I got to speak from my own experiences here, and there are some issues and effects that happens in regards to dating, because every culture, you see the world differently from each culture, regardless of what race you are. And for our culture, we don't really date. We don't date early, you know. To be honest, I didn't date earlier in high school, but I had like a few girlfriends here and there, but that was like later in high school. Like I was like 16, 17 and stuff, or 15. I wasn't like early high school, you know. Some other people, I'd be like, damn, y'all are getting married at like 18. Y'all were dating when you were 14. Like, damn, bro. I wasn't able to do that, man. And there are some effects too. There's some pros and cons, you know. Just like with anything. I mean, the pros is that, I mean, maybe you won't be in that dramatic relationships when you're younger, but that's a pro. But on the other hand too, you won't be able to like experience and being able to communicate, because it's okay. I feel like dating at a younger age, it's okay as long as it's not extreme and you're not in a control freak relationship or something like that. But if just for the communication and just being able to interact with the opposite sex, or just communicating in general, I'm completely okay with that, to be honest, you know. It doesn't have to be all sexual and all that stuff too. Yeah. And people say, oh, well, the reason why we don't want people to date our kids to date younger is because we don't want them exposed to. Yeah, no, but as long as, but that's where the discipline at home comes from. But in regards to that, this is why, just for the communication aspect of it, it would be preferred if they communicate with, at least they have a crush on. So when they get older, they'll be more confident, and they'll be able to take the lead and just being able to do what's right in the relationship when they get older too. Because I feel like maybe it's practice for their marriage or their long-term relationships in the future, you know, at the end of the day. And that's what we all hope for in the future. And yeah, those are just the pros and cons in regards to that. Another pro is that dating when you're older is that, to some degree, I mean, if you pick up on things naturally, which you do naturally, that you end up being able to attract more quality people that you date compared to dating when you're younger. But that's all in relation to the individual. I can't speak in absolutes at the end of the day. I don't want to go off too much in a tangent, but yeah. So topic number 2, and it's not gonna be that long, but topic number 2 is, how hard is it to find an Ethiopian or Eritrean in the diaspora, especially in my age group? Let me see. I could say this is that, well, it's hard because we got to think about it. When we go to church, when we go to mosque, who do we hang out with? Let's be honest. I'll wait. Who do we all hang out with, bruh? Who do we all hang out with, man? Come on, man. Like, it's obvious we hang out with people that we know, or our family members and things like that when we're at churches and mosques, or just people that we know. Like, we know if you're a dude and you know a female, you're gonna hang out with them. You're not gonna go hang out random people, and that's true in all cultures. But I feel like everybody's like all segregated and situated, and we don't want to move forward or try to interact with strangers and stuff too. And it's okay, but if you want to get out in the game and, you know, form a better community and, you know, just date in your community, you got to talk to people. You know, people say, oh, what if she doesn't speak the same language as me? I might be Amhara, she might be Oromo. Hey, just say what's up and see what happens, man. Who cares at the end of the day, man? Or, oh, she's a Sidama, I'm Walaita, or something like that, you know, other groups, you know, or, oh, I'm Tigrinya and Afar. Hey, just talk and see what's going on, okay? Don't limit yourself to your ethnicity, to your specific ethnicity. Don't limit yourself like that, because you never know who you're going to find at the end of the day. And plus, I mean, okay, let's talk about this real fast, okay? Because now we into a slippery slope. But I just want to say this, is that, think about it this way. Will you notice just by first glance what ethnicity they are? No, so just talk and see what you can do and if you like them or if you dislike them, and then keep it moving. That's my motto at the end of the day, man. But in particular, I do feel like it is harder for the American-born ones to find somebody that in their particular community, especially the men. But this both the men and women, because you're stuck in a world because you don't really fit in with the dominant society of the United States, obviously, but you also don't fit in with the people that immigrated here recently too. For example, if you know a guy or girl because of culture and stuff too, because you grew up here and they grew up over back home, you don't know exactly most of the culture, because the culture is different, and it's okay to be different, but at the end of the day, it is distinct and different. So it is hard to find somebody that is like first generation like you, exactly like you, you know. And it is what it is. But just like I said, just keep on talking to people, keep on finding people, because at the end of the day, I mean, you can relate to somebody that's first generation in our community. You just need to talk and see if they are or not, or better yet, you can relate to anybody, but the most likely you can relate to somebody that's first generation because of similar upbringings and just similar values that you hold at the end of the day. But it will be hard though, because some of us were being indoctrinated not to talk to each other, don't talk to strangers, things like that. So I feel like this will bridge a gap at the end of the day. And then if we just talk to each other, just communicate, you know, network with one another, and then eventually, you know, date one another, and obviously make it better for the next generation. I mean, because you never know. I mean, the thing I always say is this, like, it is tough dating in our community, because we either know everybody or we don't know everybody, or it's in the middle, and then you're kind of afraid that everyone's related to each other, and then that creates a slippery slope where you're like, I want to go for her, but she might be related to somebody I know, and ooh, this is a little dangerous, man, because I don't want to be affecting the family structure. And yeah, you do have that in the back of your mind, but I feel like maybe that's why as well. Maybe start dating women in our community who you haven't went to the same exact church in. Maybe if there's another church, or even, let's say, even if you want to switch it up with religion too. If you see an Ethiopian Eritrean girl that's Muslim, or that's a Falasha Jew or Jewish religion, maybe date her, or Pentecostal, or whatever, you know, mix it up. It's okay in my opinion. You know, I don't care. I'm not really the one to judge at the end of the day. But just see, go for it and see what happens at the end of the day. That's my motto. So, number 3, growing up, how was my family's views and cousins' views on dating in our community? Ooh, okay, so me, if y'all know me, I grew up going to church all the time. I grew up going to church most of the time until I got older and stuff too, and then we lived hella far away from the church, and yeah. But dating, I ain't gonna lie, man, because when I see younger kids, man, now they be getting like hella girlfriends and stuff. I'm like, damn, bro, y'all were allowed to do that? I was like, damn, bro, when I was like 10, 11, I was even be scared to even be telling my mom, like, oh yeah, I had a conversation with this female or something, man. I'm just keeping the buck, man. Like, yeah, no, she would be like, oh my God. Like, if I even joked and said I had a girlfriend when I was like a younger kid, you'd be like, what, you too young. You better not get married. Anta wasfatam zimbel. Bis chamlaka. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen, man. But yeah, no, but definitely it was, for the most part, it was frowned upon, to be honest. And I feel like when it comes to the gender roles too, between the male and female, it is different though, because I feel like the parents will be cool with the dude dating sometimes. Well, not in my case. I mean, because I grew up with all brothers, so I can't really tell. But from what a lot of my female cousins told me was, oh my God, it was hell growing up. It was hell growing up. I couldn't do this. I couldn't date somebody. I couldn't do that. And I was saying, well, this was the same for me too. But she was saying it was way worse, because what happened was they let the dudes, her brothers, go out on dates, go to homecoming, get girls, talk to women, talk to anybody, being able to go out, being able to do everything that they can, while she is left to do nothing, and not even being able to even see her friends. And that's not right at the end of the day. There has to be balance and relatively equality in regards to that too. But I'm not here to say that, oh, all the dudes, we had it easier, because I had it rough too, man. I was able to do a lot of things growing up, but it did make me appreciate some aspects of the freedoms that I have now as a mature young man, and that's what I'm happy about, to some degree. Actually, a lot. But yeah. And at the end of the day, it is hard to find, if you want to date in your community, it is hard because of the isolation, maybe sometimes a language barrier, or just maybe just everyday day-to-day life. You don't really see people in your community, because there are people that live outside the community, that they live far away from the city, far away from the area where they're not able to reach their community. So in regards to that, the Jebena app, which is a dating app, an East African, particularly Ethiopian, Eritrean dating app that is for us, and it's created by Jonas Berhe and SelamCentral. They branded it out and they created it. And I want to say thank you for creating this, and it's on the iPhone. It will be on Android soon. And I want to just say that it is a good app just to date, talk to people in your community, talk to women in your community, talk to men in your community. It's all over the world. There's over 15K users globally. That's in our nations and in the diaspora. So it's really good to use that just to communicate, date women all over the world. It's pretty much, hey, it's at the end of the day, it's the African Tinder. That's what it's a black Tinder. and that's what's up, to be honest, man. That's what's up. I got a lot of respect for SelamCentral. They always making it funny on their page. They keeping it real sometimes. They talk about politics, they talk about everything. They talk about comedy, they talk about pop culture, man. It's a lit page. It's a lit page. I still don't know who is the owner of the page. It's cool though, but I do love what they do for our community, and they always reaching out to me, reaching out to a lot of YouTubers, our community. Sometimes I'm not the person. Sometimes I don't like talking about dating, because I know people would be like, "Oh my God, he's only doing this to get women and stuff." I'm like, no, it's not to. I'm not talking about this to get women. I'm talking about this to get advice too, because people say you only should talk about politics. You only should talk about this. You can do whatever you want at the end of the day. Like what SelamCentral is doing. SelamCentral is doing a good job at the end of the day. Keeping it positive, always putting positive images of our nations and our community and just the whole continent in general, but it's particularly Ethiopia, And another thing too is that and Eritrea too. Another thing too is that they show the diversity of Eritrea and Ethiopian various ethnic groups, from the Kunamas to the Tigrais to the Sahos to the Amharas, Oromos. I don't want to get too much of a tangent, but y'all get what I mean. It just shows all the beauty in our nation, from the women to the men, to the culture, everything. And another thing too, if you a dude, bro, and you like all the shades of Eritrea, Ethiopia, and there's some beautiful women on Jebena, man. They got all types of color: light skin, dark skin, brown skin, middle, everything. We got all of the ethnicities on there. From Kunamas, Gumus, Amhara, Oromo, Tigray. We got everything. They got everything on the app. Everything on the app. If you a female too, if you like the light skinned dudes, if you like the dark skinned dudes, if you like the brown skinned dudes, if you like the medium dark skin, or that like me, then get on the app and see who you can get and see who you can find at the end of the day, because it's hard on your day-to-day life to go to these meetings, to go to these events like the soccer tournament, like the Eritrean soccer tournament, the Ethiopian soccer tournament, or even like your specific ethnic group soccer tournament. Like, come on, man, it's hard. It's like thousands of people you don't know. Sometimes you might be introverted, because everybody's being low-key introverted with social media to some degree. Nobody really talks face to face anymore. So we're in the digital age now, and we got to get with the program. Get in with the program. Sometimes okay, technology is ruling the world. You can't go anywhere without technology. So, to be honest, just get on the app and see what you can get out of it. Because at the end of the day, it's worth trying. It's worth trying. At the end of the day, I mean, what do you have to lose? It's just like any other dating app. To be honest, most of y'all got Tinder, y'all got Badoo, y'all got Hot or Not. Why don't you try this one to see what's up? It's cool. Yeah, but it'll be on Android soon. I know some of y'all love Android. I'm an Android user myself. I love the Android phones. Okay, I just do. But it'll be on there soon. But yeah, I'm gonna show y'all how the Jebena app works, and like, comment, and subscribe, and y'all know what to do. Follow me on my socials. Hit my line, and shout out to SelamCentral. I'll put their page on there, and then I'm also put Jebena and how to use Jebena app too as well. So y'all have a good one. Peace, and I'm holla at you later. And shout out to SelamCentral and the Jebena app. Peace. At the end of the day, it's all about confidence, and don't be shy. Don't be shy on this app. Don't. That's my motto for everything. Don't be shy, and it's okay. We're gonna make it through the internet age. We'll make it through. We'll be able to find your loved ones. You'll be able to find your love of your life. You'll be able to find anybody that you want to date. You can go for it. It's an app for you at the end of the day, because it's tough. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough approaching the churches and the mosques, and the tournaments is okay sometimes, but the churches and mosques, you in dangerous territories, man. Peace, family. Again, this is a Jebena app, and this is pretty much the Ethiopian Eritrean Tinder, man. So It's pretty much the same way as Tinder. And then you can just put your location, what area of the United States that you'd prefer to look for somebody. For example, like right there, if you can go right here, it says go local or go global. It's pretty good, you know, just say what's up or hello. Similar to Tinder, one different thing is that you can actually pick regions of the United States rather than just mileage or your city region. You can pretty much pick West Coast, Midwest, East Coast, Southern United States, South Atlantic, Mid-Atlantic, the Pacific West Coast, the mountain states such as Nevada and Colorado. So it's gonna be pretty lit. It's pretty lit. So anyways, 4.11 out of 5 ratings. If I had an iPhone, I would rate this a 5 out of 5 in my opinion, just because it's pretty cool that y'all can pick the region of the United States or even go global too. That's pretty lit in my opinion, bro. So anyways, y'all know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, and last but not least, obviously download the app and give it a review, okay? And shout out to SelamCentral for this app, and shout out to the other creators. And this video has been sponsored by SelamCentral and Jebena. Anyways, family, y'all have a good one. Stay safe, and y'all know the rest. Have a blessed one. Bye. Again, this is SelamCentral, official page. Y'all know the drill. Go follow that page. Shout out to them for telling me about this video idea. And you know, they always got the best information and very funny and informational as well. So that's what I like about the whole SelamCentral community and the page in general. So they know what's up. So shout out to them. Y'all know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, and follow the page and support. Y'all have a good one. Bye.